in. We are going to have a whole heap of fun right now, because what I want to do is something that I think most female entrepreneurs that I talk to struggle with, and this causes them to, I guess, be crippled from launching a course and getting it out there. And it gets put in the too hard basket, or takes months, God forbid, years to create their program. Here's what I want to talk to you about right now. In your head, you've got a genius zone, yeah? So you've got a genius zone, something you're really awesome at. This may actually be for maybe even 5 courses, right? A lot of people have a lot of course ideas in their heads, and it gets confusing and overwhelming, and there's so many thoughts and ideas and opportunities. What we're going to do right now is pull this out and create one beautiful structured signature program. So I was a great example of this, and you might have had an experience like this yourself. I was talking to someone in my in a circle recently, and I said to her, right, I want you to go away and structure out your courses and your lesson, or your one course and your lessons inside that course, and be really selective on your lessons, okay? Don't overdo it. She came back to me with an Excel spreadsheet, and each lesson had its own row. There were 487 rows, 487, right? So that's obviously not going to work on a course. People are going to get overwhelmed and probably cry by the end of module 1. So she had 10 courses in her head, and that's so fine, but we're going to pick one up front. So how do we do this? I've got a bit of a framework that I want to walk you through right now, because this is going to help just make this a lot simpler and allow you to create really clear, defined modules and lessons. So when it comes to creating your course, you're going to have a journey that you're taking people on, right? You're taking them from A to Z or Z, if you're Australian. So we're going to take them from A to Z. The first thing I want you to do is figure out what A and Z represent for you and your market. A, right now, represents the problem. This is where they are today. They're on this end of the scale today. They are stuck in the problem because they don't have your genius zone. They weren't blessed and gifted with that. So as a result, they're stuck in a problem. They might not have your genius zone on how to sleep train a child. And as a result, they haven't slept in 2 years. Or maybe they don't know about nutrition and eating for your body shape, I don't know. So as a result, they've really been struggling with yo-yo dieting. Or maybe they're a business owner and they don't have your social media marketing skills. So as a result, they look like a nobody online, right? So whatever your niche is, whatever your genius zone is, they're stuck in a problem. That problem, I want you to outline that in less than a sentence. Like, I'm talking 5 or 6 words maybe. What does it feel like to be in that situation? Go to the bottom of the bottom, and you'll find this really hard to connect with up front because you don't have this problem. You've got this genius zone, right? So when they're stuck in that problem, imagine them like in the middle of the night on the floor, tub of ice cream, devastated about this problem. Imagine that moment and write it down. Maybe you're like with the business that I had, which was an automation coaching agency. A coaching and agency, I guess, in one. And this automation coaching business was helping people who came to me because they were burned out, exhausted, running manual businesses and could not take one more day, right? So that would be my problem. That's how I'd write that out. On this end, I want you to write out what the brand new day looks like. Brand new day, right? And again, a few words in here as well. This is where you're taking them to. So at the end of my automation coaching course, by the end of this, they were able to have a streamlined, systemized business that, you know, I actually put a number on it. I was like, you're going to cut back at least a day a week just by doing this course, like 8 hours extra every single week in your life. So, and you could make it specific like that, or you could be a little bit more vague, a little bit more general, but regardless, what does that brand new day look like? Running an automated, streamlined business where, you know, it's hands-free, do it once and it's done kind of style. Or maybe it's a sleep training and you're able to have 6 hours a night from 3 months of age, or whatever it is in your case, right? So what does that brand new day look like? Practically, at the end of working with you, what can they achieve? So that's where we're taking them from, and this is where we're taking them to. The really cool part is, if you had that person in front of you right now and you were allowed to tell them 6 steps they wanted to take, what would they be? Right? If this person had just got up from the kitchen floor with her tub of ice cream because she hasn't slept in 2 years and said, what do I do with my baby? I have no idea because I don't have this genius zone. Give me 6 steps. What would those 6 steps be? You can have up to 8, right? So I want you to think about these 6 steps, 5, 6, what would they be? And I want you to put them in order. It works really well doing this on a whiteboard because you can rub them out and go, that's kind of has to sit there. Or sometimes you end up with 10 and you're like, okay, let's simplify this. These 2 actually could be 1 step. right? Simplify it. I want 6 to 8 steps. They end up becoming the modules for your course, right? Can you see the power of this? And once you've got the modules done, we put 6 to 8 lessons within each module and you're good to go. So this allows you to take all of this confusion and stuff that's up here and simplify it. And you are not allowed to have more than 8 modules. Sorry, that's my rule. And I promise you, if you've got that framework and you've got those guidelines and you've taken a good 15, 20 minutes to think about this, you'll be in the right frame of mind to create a program that they not only need, but they absolutely love, a program they enjoy. So what I want you to do right now is take a moment to do that A to Z and look at those 6 to 8 steps. And the really cool thing is that the software that I use to build this platform and set up the course with the modules and the lessons inside is so tech friendly. I figured out solutions that mean I don't have to learn how to write code or even read code. I don't have to learn how to, sit down with web developers and brief them on a huge project. And I don't have to spend hundreds, thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars on getting someone else to do this for me. I'm in control of my own course because I keep the tech super simple, yet super stunning. So let's get to work and get doing, and I can't wait to see you in the next training and show you how I fill this bad boy.